We welcome you down to Fort Myers for the 7A State Volleyball Championships here with the FHSAA on MySpectrumSports.com. The 7A final featuring the Ocala Vanguard Knights and the South Fork Bulldogs. I'm Chris Geraldo of Spectrum Sports. So glad to have you with us. The team's getting ready, meeting, and customary sportsmanship there at the net as we get set to go. Vanguard 26-4, South Fork 20-9. Let's get you the starters quickly before the first serve. For Ocala, it will be opposite hitter Raina Ashley, defensive specialist Ainsley Clifford, outside hitter Alexa Schmidt. Grace Letterly will be the setter, Tamron Woosnam. She is in the middle along with Riley Conrad. Essence Bell will also be a defensive specialist. Over for South Fork, Katie Kodum is the outside hitter. Grace Carpiano is the setter. Sarah Andros will be the libero. Skylar Maglicetti will be in the middle with Tori Hain, as well as Sarah Dahlia. Opposite side, Angela Grieve, also an outside hitter. 8 champions crowned, 1 more to go. This, the final FHSAA State Volleyball Championship from Fort Myers at Suncoast Credit Union Arena. Florida Southwestern College, home of the Bucks. It has been a great venue. It's been a great few days. And we are just about set to go here. As we wait for the ball to officially be put in. Should mention 6 of the 8 state finals so far have gone just 3 sets. That's the minimum in the best of 5. 1 went the distance and another went 4 sets. So looking for a good one to finish out here. The Volleyball State Championships in Fort Myers. Vanguard in blue, they'll serve. Receiving South Fork, they will be in white tonight. And a great dig there to save that one. And off an attempted block, the first point goes to Vanguard. That is Raina Ashley, the junior outside hitter, her 178th kill of the season. And Vanguard quickly off to a 2-0 lead. And that goes out, and Grace Letterly, the captain, will stay behind that line a little bit longer. It is 3-0 Vanguard. See the far side of the court, a lot of South Fork fans below our camera, plenty of Vanguard fans and parents. That one falls in. South Fork gets itself on the board. It's 3-1 Vanguard. And we'll see Grace Carpino, the senior setter, with 50 aces this season. And she will serve for the Bulldogs. And that one, they're going to say was tipped and in. That was Alexa Schmidt. Going to talk plenty about her. Alexa Schmidt, 406 kills now in the season, 54% kill percentage. And there's another one for her, so 2 kills for Schmidt. And it's quickly 5-1. We've seen it in some of the other matches here in Fort Myers. The nerves. Great block right there. That was in front by Kendall Cobb. And it's a 6-1 Vanguard lead. We saw some of these eventual state champions. They would get out to early leads. The other team would have to fight its way back, and just too little, too late in each set. That one goes long. Vanguard is off to a 7-1 lead. You wonder if the head coach of South Fork, Sharice Wiggins, in her second season, will she call a timeout? No, for now, lets it go. Perfect kill, that one inside the line. That one from Angela Grieve. She signed to the University of Miami. That was her 1,150th kill of her high school career. It's now 8-2 Vanguard, and Wiggins wants a timeout. Ocala Vanguard second-year coach Randy Ewers right now has to be ecstatic the way his team is playing. Spoke to him earlier this week, said a big piece of this team was on the finals back in 2016. Said we played South Fork, we played 4 freshmen, we were young. They were the core of this team, are now juniors. So, we've had to fight back. He remembers being down 11-6 to New Smyrna Beach in the 5th set, lost the 3rd set 25-12. See, we've got a few seniors on this team like Grace Letterly. You look at Essence Bell. You look at Jamie Stevens. He said they are the ones that kind of calmed everyone and said, guys, we're going to be okay. We're going to win this. And that's where they are. And they're up in perfect position, 8-2 in the opening set of the 7A state championship. And out of the timeout, we'll see how South Fork has regrouped. And a good block. Violation into the net. And the point goes to South Fork. And that was from Kendall Cobb, and she was kind of saying, no, no, no. And 2 straight points now for South Fork. And it's 8-4. South Fork in white. Vanguard is in blue. Great block, but goes out, so the point to Vanguard, it's 9-4. Usually that's what you're going to see. You're going to see, a block party, 2 going up at the same time, trying to see if they can prevent a kill. The serve there from Raina Ashley. We've said her name a few times already. And a quick net violation. The point goes to Vanguard, so they hit 10, and it's 10-4. That one into the net. That time that was Katie Kodum, just a little too low. She was on the 2016 state title team. Her sister played at South Fork. Wiggins calls her a great leader on the court. Ashley to her knees, great job. Good block right in front. That was Kodum. So South Fork gets the point there. A violation called. It's 11-5 Vanguard. Kind of a delayed serve there. May have helped South Fork. And going under the net there, another violation. South Fork needs to get it together a little bit. That's what happens, you're in the state championship. It's a little bit different. You're in a different arena, different environment. Grieve just knocks it across. A great effort off the back there from Ainsley Clifford, not to be. South Fork gets the point. They've now down just 6. So back-to-back points with Kodum now behind that line. And it's 12-7. The setup is there. Great job in the back from Kodum to the dig. It just gets across. It's going to have to be a chance for Vanguard. Alexa, great job again, back-to-back from Kodum to save it. Now Schmidt again. That time just too strong. Schmidt with another kill. She's got 3. And it's 13-7 Vanguard. These two teams met back in 2016 South Fork, winning the 7A state championship in 4 sets. Then under head coach Jessica Warren, at the time it was the first championship for the program, the first girls team title in school history. And Vanguard is up 13-8. That one block goes out. It's 14-8 Vanguard. Back in off the rotation, the libero Sarah Andros, the senior, also on that 2016 state title team. So plenty of older players now who kind of experienced that state championship as freshmen and sophomores. Now it's their time. Kept alive, good job. To extend, we've had some decent rallies so far. Good block in front, kept alive, put back over. Maybe the perfect placement. Andros at the right time, got her right fist. That one hit the net. How about Schmidt with the left fist going down on the dig? People flying all over the place. A little bit settled now. Schmidt pops it at the right time. Back-to-back hits. That one gonna get over. Schmidt just knocks it over. Can we settle a little bit? This is the best point that we've seen here on this Saturday. Schmidt. Low. Perfectly placed. That's Angela Grieve. Why not? The future Hurricane. Intimidating, intense, that time cool and calm. Getting the point. It's 14-10 Vanguard South Fork. Starting to reel off some points. You see Sharice Wiggins, bottom of your screen. The South Fork head coach applauding her team's effort. Here's Ashley. Boy, what a great job. South Fork's defense on the back line's been incredible. And it turns into another kill for Angela Grieve. Broke the school career kill record. Now over 1,150 in her career. Her first kill of the night was her 1,150th. And it's 14-11 Vanguard. That one low. And in! Hit the line! Ainsley Clifford thought it was going to go out. It stays in. It's 14-12. South Fork has won the last 5 points. That one is wide. It's 14-13. Will Randy Yours take a timeout? And he is going to take a timeout. Vanguard will call it. South Fork is rallying. It's 14-13 here in the opening set of the 7A FHSAA Girls Volleyball Championships here in Fort Myers. These two teams met in 2016. You look at Ocala, Vanguard, 8-1 record on the neutral court this year. Their road to Fort Myers, they beat Nice in 4, Forest in 4, Crestview in 4, New Smyrna Beach, that was a 5. The road to Fort Myers for South Fork, 3-0 over Northeast, 3-0 over Jensen Beach, 3-0 over St. Brendan. Barron Collier went the distance. So both teams having to get here, going the distance, 3-2. When I actually asked Sharice Wiggins about that Barron Collier match, she goes, beating them in 5 sets, winning the final set 15-11, plenty of service errors, gave away 18 points. You can't do that and expect to try and come here and win a state championship. She said that very up front. But we've seen a lot of great arms just sticking out, trying to extend points. We are all tied up. South Fork has climbed back into this. You blink, it was 14-8. Ashley just gets it over. South Fork going to be set up here from that back. Starts it. Here's Schmidt. And Schmidt with the violation. And all of a sudden, South Fork, they can't seem to miss. There's Schmidt hitting opposite. That one is in, and we're tied at 15. I have to tell you, the stand's very intense. Very, very intense. $15 all. And a whistle was blown. And so the point goes to Vanguard. Schmidt playing off the back now. Now she's going to try for the kill. Great block in front. That time that was Tori Haney, the sophomore. Grieve tried to go cross court, but that kill couldn't. This one put across. Grieve again! Right on the line! $16 all. Vanguard getting the lead back 17-16. What an entertaining first 33 points of this match. Opening set. The setup comes from Carpino. Now just a fight against the net. Tori Haney couldn't put it back over. Vanguard 18-16. And the serve from Essence Bell. Put up. Great job there. What a finish. That's Sarah Delia. In the National Honor Society, also the IB program carries a 4.0 GPA. Very school-oriented, her 124th kill. Good play there from Grieve. Ashley perfectly placed past the long arms of Grieve. And it's 19-17 Vanguard. It's first to 25. If you need to, win by 2, at least in the first 4 sets. A fifth would be played to 15. Vanguard in the blue, South Fork in white. Grieve can't handle that one off of Ashley. It's 20-17. Vanguard, have they found it here? At one point led 14-8. South Fork reeling points off left and right, even through a timeout where Vanguard tried to stop momentum. Great block, kept alive. Grieve gets it across. That's Bell. Schmidt. Cobb had to put it across. The setup, Grieve from the back. Ashley, this is going to get across. A good kill chance off of Bell. And South Fork has it back down to 2. Bell. Bell's just going to knock it over. This is an opportunity. Misplayed on that first one. Grieve has to go back. Just kind of nodded over. Ashley had to go down. Looked a lot tougher than it had to be. Cobb, perfect placement. Oh, what a great dig there from Delia. Bell saves it, but not enough. 20-19. Vanguard's lead is back down to 1. Good receive from Ashley. Cobb. the setup. And that time, I think it was Skylar Magliacetti, the senior middle, trying to get a little too cute. Just tried to kind of dribble that one maybe off the top tape of the line and put it over. Couldn't do so. 21-19. That's Vanguard up. Strong into the net. That again, Magliacetti. Some breathing room for Vanguard, and the Knights up 22-19. Grieve called everyone off. Magliacetti, third time the charm. The block there. Good job there to save it. That was Carpino. Ashley. Good job from Grieve. That's Kodum. Schmidt. Laid over. There's Carpino. Good job, and it's going to fall off her hitting a couple of hands. And it's 22-20. So you get the senior Kodum, 51 aces on the season. Here's Schmidt. That one is in, and it's 23-20. You speak with Randy Ewers about Schmidt, and she says of the junior, such a great player. You're going to understand why Saturday when we spoke in the middle of the week. That serve from Tamron Woosnam. And a perfectly placed kill from Angela Grieve. They're going to need her to continue to do that. 23-21. What's important there is you get the taller players back in that front on the rotation. So some block opportunities. But not going to stop the likes of Schmidt. It's 24-21 Vanguard. Here's Grieve. Off of Schmidt. Schmidt said I couldn't do anything with it. It's going to be hard to stop. And it's 24-22. Carpino. Put it across. Vanguard can receive. They can set it up and end this. A great placement. Carpino, you saw she was going for a very light touch, barely getting it over. She did. And a timeout taken by Vanguard. 24-23. Randy Ewers recognizing just how important this next point is going to be for his Vanguard Knights. South Fork climbing their way back into this. Sharice Wiggins saying for her team to win a state title, we just need to make less errors. We know our defense. This game is so mental. It's about making good decisions, trusting and believing in one another. And that's so important because we've seen it with teams. You get into this is a great arena down here at Suncoast Credit Union in Fort Myers. You kind of have yourself kind of backtracking a little, thinking this is the college arena. So 24-23. Whistle blows. Carpino barely put it over last time. This time a little bit more touch. Bell with the receive. Schmidt to end it. Great job from Carpino. Keeps it alive. Grieve the Miami commit. That one is wide, and Vanguard survives the opening set. 25-23.